See, if everybody's fly, then the sky must be crowded. I'm just really mad that these niggas just allowed us. Talking about they records like they stuff be the loudest. Niggas on the ground just as soon as the cloud hits the cloud. You hear my voice, you best look up. It's God, boy. Thought you had it, but I snatched it. Nah, boy. I'm from the city where the real king is rhyme, boy. Hanging with some fags and some drags and some tomboys. Make these niggas pay for years that I was treated. Make them bow, pray, meditate. Pledge of allegiance.
What up? Welcome to the Walker Twiins podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Carrie.
And we are the Walker Twiins. Of course, as always, we're broadcasting from the temple with our homie Sage.
What up, what up?
And today we got a special guest today.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Walker Twiins podcast.
Thank you.
Roy Kinsey.
What's up?
Hey.
What up, what up?
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
Appreciate it.
The song was hot.
Thank you.
Bars.
Old song. It's
bars.
like time to get back in the studio. I'm like, oh.
Man, I know.
Felt a little itch
But
right there.
that's good that the song's still relevant and hot. That
Thank you.
It's dope.
It's like that's the only thing that's out there. Somebody asked me to rap yesterday, and I rapped some shit from like 5 years ago.
There you go. We're here this freestyle.
I know it was from a long time ago. I'm like, man, I really gotta get
I did
back
that
on
before. This girl was like, it was like we were in high school or something, and we were at a party. She was drunk and she's like, "You guys should freestyle." I was doing like some shit from like a G with a mixtape or something. She's like, "You're good." Carrie was like, "Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me." I think I even said like 50 Cent's name in the verse.
She's
like,
name dropping.
Right.
So you call yourself 50 Cent too? I was like, yeah. Carrie, I didn't know you had bars, man.
Hold on, talking about rapping before we get started. Chris is a rapper too.
I dabbled.
He dabbled a little bit.
I'm more of a writer.
What's your rapper name?
It was Infinity.
Infinity.
Because
Did I know that?
Infinity.
probably not, because the reason why I was called Infinity, because on a scale of 0 to 10, I was Infinity.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah,
We need to play that.
Yeah, that's another episode. Today's about Roy. He retired after his one hot 16.
Right.
I had a couple.
That was all the bars you
It
had.
didn't make it, but that was hot though.
It's all the bars you had.
I probably got some more, but I don't. I'm a comedy man. You know what's funny? Because even that verse was funny. So, anyways,
Comedy bars.
anyways, we got Roy Kinsey, like we said before, rapper, lyricist,
Yes.
a host of Books Came First podcast.
Reading came first.
Reading came first. I apologize.
You better.
I have this online.
Gotta read.
Right, reading.
Reading came first.
Reading came first. Podcast. Yeah.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good, man. Like, I really get to talk and sit down with some really cool people, and I've always wanted to figure out, how to collaborate with more people. I don't do it very much musically or as much as I would like to. I just think it's, a new stage in my life. So I get to have a lot of good conversations with people.
Okay. So you just what do you guys usually discuss?
It depends on the person. It really depends on who I have there. The last one was with Eli. But I've talked to rappers. I've talked to a professor of Northwestern. So it's
the one I listened to. I think you were talking. I think she was working at the Art Institute.
Yeah, Camila Rashid.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's awesome.
How did the name Reading come along?
It's a movie. I mean, well, the movie's called Paris is Burning, about the Vogue scene in New York that started in 80s. You know what I mean? And so, it's like a underground culture for black gays. And one of the parts of the movie is, shade came from reading. Reading came first. So
Gotcha.
reading, I mean, it's funny because, of course, I work in a library, and I'm getting my master's in library science, and
Nice.
so it's kind of like a play on words. I'm not reading people, for filth. I'm not, trying to destroy anybody or cut nobody down with the shade, but that's where I got it from.
That's dope. I was wondering if it had anything to deal with you being a librarian, because I see the pictures you in the library.
Oh yeah.
So,
But that's good to, be a librarian and rapper. You can have an advantage. It's like, what is that word?
Right. Exactly. A lot of my raps were written at the library, but it's cool because you get to I would consider myself kind of a generalist. Like I know a little bit about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And
That's what
it's good. You can get a lot of inspiration from there.
That's why I said I'm no expert on one thing, but I know a little bit about a lot of stuff. So.
Right, which is a good way to be.
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. That's dope.
Thank you.
So, you're a rapper. You performed at a lot of places around Chicago. You got 3 albums out.
Mm-hmm.
How's rapping life going?
It's not.
Why is that?
I'm just busy, man.
Okay.
I'm busy. Work and the podcast and school. I have a few more semesters, and then I'll be back to it. But as far as I'm brainstorming at this moment.
And you know what? I think since you stopped, rapping a little bit, Kanye or specifically Jay-Z, they're losing. There's no material coming out. You stopped. Is there a coincidence?
Why don't you explain that, Sage?
Because something's weird is going on when you come up with some ideas. All of a sudden, they have ideas. So let's talk about that.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. I don't know, man. Like, I would. You know what? To be honest, I stopped writing for a while, and I was really paranoid about just technology, and that is how I was doing a lot of my writing. As far as like writing in my notes,
Your phone,
and this fucking phone is like,
for sure.
It's a microphone. It's
Definitely.
a microphone. It's a
It
lot of shit. And so
It's hard to write raps though with the autocorrect stuff.
I know. And
I was
so
slanging, not slinging.
what the duck? It's strange, and so I stopped for a while, because I was just wanting to write in my journal again to see if I noticed any differences. And I don't know if I was like reading the Shonda Rhimes book or Oprah's book or something, and it was basically just talking about how they use their technology to write and all of these things, and I kind of just was like fuck it, like if somebody's tapping my my notes for some material, what the fuck? What
They
can
were
I do?
hacking
What
off
can I do?
hacking off the iCloud, so you never know.
Yeah, and then another funny event, because when we figured this out, it seems like they were taking your ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the Beyonce concert.
Oh yeah.
And what does she do?
Oh, she looked into my eyes and she said, "You're the only one I see."
Exactly. Like she said, "Thank you." Like that was a thank you. And you got to grab her hand and everything, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sounds
Like
how long did it take for you to wash that hand?
You know what? My life changed that day. I think I laid in the bed that night and I was like, you know what? I could die. I could die today.
When you grabbed her hand, like, was there like an energy or like, did you see a light?
It's
black out?
It's really unbelievable. Like I started like jumping up and down. Like it was fucking surreal. It was crazy. And she's, she's grabbing people's hands. And and so she's like trying to walk away, and then not letting her hand go. So she comes back and sings to me some more.
It's like security.
It was incredible.
This one.
Man. It was incredible.
I was with some Bayhives, some girls in the Bayhive, and I was trying to get that video from you. I know I had it somewhere, but I was out of town, and I was like, man, I forgot about the time zone. I was like, Roy, you got to send me that video. 'Cause he got it on video.
I'm impressed that you pay that much money for those close seats.
Man.
Man, front row.
I know.
She got to give me a lap dance. for that price.
Yeah,
That was the first thing when he told me about the Beyonce video. I was like, he was that close? I'm like, shit, that's like $1,000 tickets.
That was
You only get those tickets when you win like a radio contest or something.
yeah. It
Or
was
Obama.
right. Man, that
You don't even get those tickets.
that's my girl.
That sounds like
crazy.
some Illuminati stuff though. She was looking into. She's like,
I know.
She
should have just scooped me up. It'd been like, yo,
She almost did.
we're gonna have you. We're gonna have you as part of the team.
Now, would you be interested in writing for other rappers or singers or?
Yeah, man. Why not?
Well, that's a call then.
I
So
feel-
everyone who's listening, you need rhymes.
Exactly.
You need bars?
If some comedians need some jokes, I'm there.
Right.
You guys can get the B class jokes though. The A class jokes they with me.
Man, like I loved Chris Rock for so long and didn't even realize that Louis C.K. wrote
Some of it,
so much of, and Chris Rock is brilliant, of course, but I didn't know Louis C.K. wrote like Pootie Tang and like
Damn, he did. I
he
didn't know that.
did, yeah. And
Louis C.K.
They have like a team of writers. And
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I mean, a lot of people are
Everybody.
getting on him. They're like, oh, he doesn't write his jokes. He just has a team. Like, and they know how he talks about it. It'll be funny if you say this.
right.
But that's an awesome way to write because I used to have a team of writers, I guess you could say. But we're all comics, and we'll all listen to each other's jokes and say, "Hey, try it this way," or "This is funny too." And that was the 10 minutes that I wrote off. That was like the best 10 minutes I ever wrote.
Right.
Because
There's
you're just bouncing
brilliance.
off days.
There's brilliance in
Ideas.
collaboration. Yeah.
For sure. And yeah,
See, I try to take, if I find a good joke, I'll stop right then and there and just write it down. I had to push a girl off me. I was like, that's funny. Hold on.
oh my god,
Let me write this down. She's like, that was funny. I was like, yeah, get off me. Before I forget.
dude,
Right in the middle? Yeah, that's classic.
I think about funny stuff all the time while I'm having sex. I thought about a joke for Carrie. I know it was weird.
Chris is thinking about me while having
I was like, hey Carrie, you should do this joke.
well, that's not weird at all.
So who?
You got to be open. You have to be open for those. That's communication. That's
Yeah.
communication with God. So you just got to be like as open and disciplined about writing this.
See, my memory
Whenever it
sucks,
comes.
so I have to get it down. Like, I think about my best jokes in the shower for some reason, and I gotta like stop the shower and write it down. I had a waterproof case, so I'm like, I don't want to get no water
That's one way
damage.
to do it.
Man,
Do you,
'cause I forget.
Do you have any techniques when you write?
Or what helps you write?
I'm
Or is
still
it-
trying to figure it out. To
Oh,
be
yeah.
honest, I
Just
mean, a lot
however
of
it
times
comes.
it really comes at different times. But I can't be telling my secrets.
Okay. Yeah.
Or how about some inspirations? What any inspirations that help you write? Or
Oh, just life, man.
Definitely.
Just life and being alive, and other people, telling other people's stories, or social justice, or things that just need to be talked about. Like just adding, I like doing things that I haven't really seen. So I like to talk about that too, or explore something that I feel like it's missing. Like, how do we expand hip hop, or how can we expand like music, or just talk about things. Like, I have really good taste, and so and so that's what I try to do, just try to bring taste and quality to like something that hasn't really been covered before as far as like music. Cause all I did, that's why I'm excited about the new album, because all I did last album was like came out. And then everybody was like, "Oh, but I didn't really talk about no gay shit."
So
it's kinda
when you
like-
said I'd be hanging with some fags and some drags and some town boys,
Yeah.
that was dope.
Definitely dope.
Like that was. I don't know if you heard that part in the beginning, but yeah, that was. you put it together,
Bars.
and I know I put it on. It threw me off guard at first because it threw me off. It shocked me that somebody like is actually rapping about that and how their lifestyle is and how they really feel, because it's such a bad thing to be, gay in hip hop, but you're embracing it, and not only are you embracing it, you're writing dope ass fucking rhymes with it.
Because that's the beginning and the end.
You can't do
that's
nothing but
the beginning
respect that.
And
That shit's
nobody
hot.
can't nobody say shit. It doesn't matter what life you live. If you're dope, can't nobody really say shit to you.
No, because those were bars. Like, if you didn't have bars, that would have sounded terrible.
Right.
You got bars.
He said, "I'm Rap Don Cheeto, fag Beanie Siegel." I was like, God damn. I was like,
What was the inspiration between that? You're Beanie Siegel?
Oh yeah.
You like Beanie?
Oh, Beanie is so cold.
Yeah.
He's so cold. Like I wish more for Beanie. Like I really wish he could have, had as much as I really feel like he deserved. And see, the thing about it is like Jay, when him and Jay-Z fell out, they talked about Jay-Z was in a press conference and they were just like, "Oh yeah, Beanie Siegel's mad at you," or something like that. And Jay-Z was like, "Well, he should be mad. He should be mad because he's the only, this man went gold. Okay, that's the best one of his albums has done is gold. However, he was able to start companies like State Property. He was able to, he's worth millions of dollars. He get to put other people on. He has a movie career. He's driving Bentleys and how, you know what I mean? So that's a lot. That's big to do from not really, being a platinum artist. But he was cold and he was just so
show
street
sell out too,
just-
though.
and I heard Beans would tell you that if he wasn't in his feelings. No.
Right, exactly. And no, but my friend moved to Texas last year, and right before he left, we went to go see the Dipset and
nice.
State Property show at UIC, and it was just like, ugh.
I like Dipset.
That was just it was
Dipset,
and it was so
Dipset.
ill. It was like so
Dipset
perfect.
was my crew.
I mean, that was everybody's crew.
I want to
State
be there.
Farm.
You want to get
Such
down
a
with the
good
Dipset,
time.
you gotta get your lips wet. I'm telling everybody that shit.
I remember Carrie wanted to get the pink fur like Cameron.
I don't look
reins.
good. I mean, I don't know. I'm a person who could rock a lot of stuff, but I only rock pink to like the raves. So I'm on something if I'm wearing pink. No. Like, why is he dancing so much? That's what the pink shorts mean.
Right.
Swimming or dancing.
So you opened up for somebody who I think is really dope, Keith Murray. How was that?
Oh, it's whatever. I mean,
That's how you know you got dope ass. I don't care. Yeah, I did.
I mean, because you know what? The thing about it, and I was lucky enough to like build opportunities from moments like that, but it's not. It kind of loses, that sounds good, right?
It does. I'm not gonna lie.
But the
It's good on
fact
the
of it
resume.
is that you have to sell, you're in these pay-to-play situations where you have to sell, say, 20 or 25 tickets at $20 a piece, and you're bringing your people out. You get a lot of, this is how they pay other artists. So it sounds good, like you open for Keith Murray, but yeah, it was me and fucking 25 other motherfuckers.
Because
You know
me and
what I
Carrie
mean? So it's just like,
Whoever can sell tickets.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, but you gotta start somewhere.
You do
though.
have to start somewhere. I don't like, there's so many businesses that capitalize off people's creativity, and just like people are so hungry to be out there that I just, I don't think that that's the, and I don't know what, how it should be handled, but I don't like shit like that anymore.
Man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
I have a comedian friend. He performs all around the country. He's on TV and everything. And he came to Chicago through another comedy friend. He was like, "Can you get this guy some weed?" I'm like, "I don't sell it, but I can find it." Next thing you know, he's like, "You want to open up for me?" I was like, "I'll take it." Shit, it looks good on the resume.
Right.
He's like, "You want to do like 10, 15 minutes?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Right.
I still tell people like how we opened up for Leon Rogers. I'm like, you never heard of Leon Rogers? He's on WCI.
Yeah.
He was at the show. He was hosting the that Benny Siegel Dipset show. That's so funny.
I take all them credits.
Yeah,
They're
I
good
get
on
it, man.
flyers.
I did it. I popped in. I just went to go watch a show, and the girl who was running the show was like, "Hey, you want to do 5 minutes?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." I was like, "I opened up for Damon Williams, huh?" Can't tell me shit.
Right. Yeah, I feel that.
And people are like, "Yeah, 10 other motherfuckers did too." I was like, "I don't care what you do."
Yeah.
Anybody? Who else you open up for?
Big Sean, Twista.
Boy.
Man, I can't even remember. It's been so many.
There's some
It's been a lot.
heavy hitters though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
for them to be on the same stage and having their fans see you, and maybe even them paying attention to you, you know, that's still, you never know who's watching.
You never know who's watching, and you just, you know, I've messed up some opportunities, I think, which is why just getting back into music is really important. And like the collaboration that I talked about earlier, all those things, is, you know, just learning how to do things, because people have like media coaches or coaches that, you know, tell him, all right, well, this is who you're going to be talking to. You need to network with these people, all these things. But a lot of times, like, especially in my early 20s when I was doing music and opening for these people, it was just kind of like, all right, well, let me go do a show, get out of here.
How long you been rapping for?
Man, a long time. I was writing in high school. I was in a choir. My first rap part was like Joyful from Sister Act. So I've been rapping for a long time.
So your first early years was like Chance's new rap album, Preachy,
Oh, right. Well,
rap gospel.
right. Which is incredible. Which is really good. I did start out in a choir. It was an after school program, but we didn't, you know, my raps weren't ever really too preachy.
Did you have bars back then?
I'd like to think so.
Of course he's gonna say he had bars back then.
I was good, but you know, you sometimes visit your older work, and you'd be like, this was corny. This was really corny of you, Roy. You know,
I do that with my jokes. I was like, oh my god, I wrote that joke,
right?
but it was funny, so I'm keeping it.
Yeah, you need to go through a lot of different. You know, I'm sure 5 years from now, I'll be talking about how, you know, whatever I make now is going to be corny. That's the thing about artistry. You just like have to build on it all the time.
Was there any rappers you met that were like just assholes? They tell you like don't meet your heroes.
Right? No, not really.
No,
not
that's
really.
good. I like to hear that stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
every famous comedian we've met has just been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like you tell me, yeah, I do comedy too, and they just like, oh, go here, go there. We had some comedians take us out for drinks, and
Nice.
it's some local comedians are kind of like more assholes than,
Right.
than these people who make millions. You know, they're on TV all the time. You're like, how we're in the same position, and how you being an asshole to me, and these people are just so humble making all this money. But
That might be the difference.
Yeah, I could see that. I think when you get, you know, a lot of space and opportunity, you probably undergo a lot of changes. Because just because people have money doesn't mean that they, you know, I think that they have probably a lot of other problems and situations that have humbled them. Although they do have money, it's just kind of like, all right, well, this is what life has shown me thus far, and that it could be taken away in a second or whatever it is, you know.
and a lot of them are actually trying to like,
New levels, new devils.
hey, I like that. New levels, new devils. I gotta remember
Always.
that. But like these comedians, they always trying to help other people out, and that's what I like about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we met some comedian friends, and they just showed up to their show, and they're like, "Oh, go on real quick. You know, we have an extra 5 minutes, or I'm gonna take time away from my set so you can go up because I want them to see you." And it's pretty cool shit.
Definitely.
It is cool. I gotta come out to you guys' show. I wanna laugh.
Yeah. We gotta come out to your shows, man.
Yeah.
I seen them perform. Was it Halloween? Was that Halloween?
No, it wasn't Halloween. It
It's
was
probably
around.
Christmas.
It was definitely at the end of last year though.
It wasn't Halloween. I think it was summertime. Never mind. I was like,
No. You didn't come to that one. The one at the that
Oh.
place that
Was it Wang's?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw. Yeah. You saw Wings. You went to the one at Wings, but the other one you had, it was like I forgot the name of the place.
I wasn't invited. They watched the national championship. Didn't invite me.
Wait, that's the place with all the penises on the wall, right? In the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
that's Wayne.
Well, it's called Wings.
Yeah.
Wings, of course, it's gonna have a bunch of penises on the wall.
You don't think that? Like you're like, oh, you say, oh, wings, dicks, ha ha ha. Then you go say, you're like, oh, it's dicks all over the wall.
Is it like painted or like pictures?
Yeah.
It's not there anymore.
Oh, it's not there now?
They took them all down, but that was there for years. Yeah.
Like you could go up there and like put your picture on there on the wall type shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Or send pictures in. You could send
yeah.
pictures.
Did you
in
do
there.
that, Roy?
Oh no, no.
Yeah, because they'll say like submit your pictures to this Twitter or website or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've undergone some remodeling.
I was like, Sage, why you keep going to the bathroom?
Put up my picture.
Do you need the link? I got it. I can text it to you. Just kidding.
So how do people feel when they find out what your music's about and your sexuality? Like, how do people approach you, I guess, to that?
Oh, I get a pretty good reception. Like going out lately and not having any music out, and then there's not really a time. So people who have never heard Beautiful Only can go and it'll be a new album to them. But the album is like I put that out like 2 or 3 years ago. But people are, I get surprised when people are just like, "Oh, are you Roy Kinsey?" That happens sometimes. Of course, like, you go to community events, or a lot of like I went to a party yesterday or like a gay brunch or something like that and people see you. But for the most part, like, though, I'm in a community of people who are like-minded. So the reception is good. I'm not really going to many places where I'm going to be like just tolerated, opposed to being celebrated.
So is that who your music is for? I mean, definitely everybody can enjoy it, but is that who your target audience is?
I'm always trying to figure it out. I really never know. I make the music that I want to hear, and so I'm my audience first, and then if people kind of like latch onto it, then it's just kind of like, all right, cool. But I'm never really thinking about, and I probably should, but I'm never really thinking about an audience.
For sure.
That's important. You got to write you got to put out what you like, what you feel.
Right.
It's kind of like quality. Like I'm gonna bring this up. Like The Weeknd, he made. I always got to bring The Weeknd.
Right.
Up. Everyone, if people been following the show, they've probably heard The Weeknd every single show.
Everything in Sage's life revolves around The Weeknd.
We take shots every time Sage mentions The Weeknd.
Oh, we'd be drunk.
So.
But this is not just a podcast. This is every day.
This is real life. Yeah, this is real life. This is not a show.
Right.
But he made music when he first came out that he liked. It wasn't really. He wasn't trying to because it wasn't a sound that was out.
Right.
He made it. He did what he liked. So.
Because I know fans turned on Frank Ocean quick. Because people are like, man, I like that song, but he was singing about a guy, and it's like, so what? It was a dope song, and people got upset.
People are stupid.
I agree.
A lot of people
That's
are.
true.
A lot of people
Forrest
are just.
Gump is that jam.
That album is incredible. I miss me some Frank Ocean. I'm thinking about getting that album on vinyl.
No, that's dope.
But keep making music that you like, because that's it keeps the. I feel like when people make music they like, it keeps the quality. Like you're not reaching. Going. It's not like not a commercial sound. Like people. I still think there's people out there that want to hear like a quality sound instead of. I don't think people still want too much of the commercial. Commercial's nice, it's nice to do. I'm not saying it's bad, but the quality when you're being honest with yourself,
right.
it shows.
Right. You just don't want to, I mean,
and that's what I like about your music. You got bars and you're staying true to yourself, and it's like, all right, I hear the honesty. It's not like you're not reaching. I don't hear any reaching in your music. So
thank you. That's all. I mean, that's what Chance says on his, on this new album. He's just like, him and Kanye, the first song is like, music's all we got. That's all we really got. I'm not signed to nobody, so it'll be like some fuckery for me to be, running around making some shit that I don't even really understand. Like I don't even really understand a lot of this music. Like I just have to. That's my outlet. So me lying in some music and some songs or trying to sound like, I'm not struggling. I don't like cheap shit. So.
Right. Has anybody told you sound like Pusha T?
Everybody. Everybody.
That's
yeah,
a
when I hear
compliment, though.
Yeah, when I hear Pusha T, I'm like, Roy could have made this song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sound like Roy.
Or does Pusha T sound like Roy?
Oh, the
They do
plot
steal his
thickens.
stuff.
Here we go. Here we go.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, because I was listening to some of your songs this weekend. And I'm just zoning out. I'm like, oh, this is Roy. This ain't Pusha. Like I gotta remember, like, the only thing missing is talk about selling drugs. But
Right.
other than that,
They time traveled
Because even
took
the
your
f-
voice,
but just
taking your bars.
because it's not just your voice, but even the flow it sounds real good.
Thank you.
And we're not just saying that because you're sitting here, because you wouldn't be sitting here. We'd have been
I appreciate it because Push is one of my favorites because he uses his voice really, really well, and that's what I like about rap. That's why I fell in love with rap, because you get to use your voice like an instrument. He's so precise and clean with his delivery that that's what I look for with other rappers. And so when there's a precision there, that's why I try to rap like that.
I met Malice, his brother.
No malice.
No Malice now.
No
yeah,
malice.
he's like into like religion and God and stuff like that. But he was cool.
Mm-hmm.
He was short.
I mean, I
He's
would
little.
too.
I was like, damn.
I would too if you're about to die every day. You got to switch it up.
Yeah, it's
you
funny
got to
because
change that
I
frequency
saw his
up.
video and it happened because like his like manager got like 20-something years in prison. He was for selling drugs and stuff. He was like, no, I can't do this shit. I'm out.
Switch it real quick.
Real quick. Yeah.
Real quick.
I want to ask you a question because you got a line, and I'm gonna butcher your line because I can't say it as dope as you. You say the special one is Polish, but my side piece is Puerto Rican.
Talking about Chris and Carrie.
I think it's hilarious because
the side one is always Puerto Rican.
I think it's hilarious because, and pardon my ignorance, I'm gonna sound really ignorant right now because it's like, oh, he's rapping about the same shit I would rap about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like I said, I know I sound really ignorant, but like I had to get over like the shock at first, like, damn, I'm listening to a gay rapper because you don't hear that. Mm-hmm. And then like when you forget about that, you enjoy the music and you're like, oh, dope. Mm-hmm. Dope, like I'm not homophobic whatsoever. I really love lesbians. But my question is, how does your special someone feel about you writing lyrics like that? Does he like, oh, it's art, or does he question it? Because when I write jokes about other chicks and stuff, my girl's like, who the hell is that? Right. Who are you talking about that?
No, there was definitely questions. There was definitely questions, but
who's the side piece?
But nobody can, this is my art, and I'm gonna talk about
right. It's art.
I'm gonna talk about what I want.
Right, like comedy is art.
Comedy's art.
This is what I did. I said, I pretty much, which is true, but it lets me get away with a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. I put all my relationships into one person. When I'm in comedy, when I'm talking about this on stage, if I'm ever talking about someone, it's not just one individual person. It's all my relationships balled to one. I call her Susie.
Right.
Just the first name that came up to my head, but so you can use
Susie
that.
think I love her.
Right. And I think I was listening to that song.
I was like,
Susan.
I think because Susie is a money maker, but that bitch a liar. I was like, I dated a lying ass bitch. That's Susie. I know it.
What's that Eminem too? Susan loves heroin addict who just stopped using, who loves booze and alternative music.
Yes.
It's just
Gotta come through, Eminem.
That's my shit. Never meant to give you mushrooms, girl.
Never meant to
We
bring
need like a
you to my
2016 version, like never meant to give you Molly's, girl. So, Roy, where can people find your stuff at, man?
SoundCloud.com. It's on iTunes as well. RoyKinsey.com is where all of my updated music will be. But yeah, man, I'm on the internet. Just type in Roy Kinsey. You'll find a bunch of shit.
everybody go follow Roy Kinsey right now, man.
Yeah, we're gonna stop for a couple seconds so you can follow him right now. Go ahead.
Did you do it yet? Do it.
RoyKinsey.com.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we didn't even spell his name. Now they're probably
That's
following
good.
some other loser
Right.
right now. Kinsey with a Z-I-E or something.
Oh, not that fucker.
Unfollow that person right now.
Support local artists.
Yes.
Also, you can find the Walker Twins online at Walker Twins with 2 eyes with everything. Facebook, Instagram, everything. So go follow both of us right now. If you're listening to this, and you're not following us, I'm kind of upset.
We're gonna find you.
So I had to do a little shameless plug in between.
All right. So going in that, I got like a little segment that I'm gonna start doing when we have guests,
Cool.
and it's called Plead the Fifth, because you can plead the fifth if you don't want to answer. Because I got you know me, I got some tough questions.
Okay.
I got some really big questions that you might not want to be totally honest with, so you might want to plead the fifth.
Okay.
So there's this topic going around right now, and so I'm gonna ask you a question about what you think, and you can plead the fifth. You can end this, and we can move on.
Okay.
Do you think the world is flat or a ball?
Oh God.
This topic, he said, this topic going around right now. This topic's been going on for thousands of years.
It's made a surgence. It made a comeback. It did a MJ.
I just want to go to
It's like
space
MJ 45
myself.
right now.
I just want to go to space just to let him know what it is.
I don't know if I want to go to space. Even if space is real, I don't know if I want to go.
Even if it's real.
You caught that. But okay, let's see. You can plead the fifth if you want to.
I mean,
Or
I
you
don't
can
have
answer.
much to say about it. It's like
Thank God.
I just think I mean from what I've been told, that of course I thought the Earth was a sphere. That's all I got.
Okay, cool.
That's all I got.
All right, yeah. I just
I'm
asked
going to go with the
tough
librarian
questions.
on that one.
I just asked a tough question, so whoever else is on this podcast, if you're gonna be ready for this question, because I'm asking everybody up in here.
Ooh.
So speaking about the library, how is it these days with the internet now and all these ebooks and everything? I'm pretty sure you guys saw a big hit.
No.
Oh,
And the thing about it is that people think that like with ebooks or things going out of print or just living online that that people would stop using the library, and people use the library for a multitude of reasons.
Oh, really?
Right.
Also, it's not just the douchebag teachers saying that you need 10 references. 5 of them needs to be books.
Right.
I used to hate that.
Right. But the library, I was just talking about this yesterday about, just like the digital divide and how we take for granted technology or just like privilege, like the access to information. Like there's a great community that doesn't have Wi-Fi at home, or doesn't have a smartphone, or doesn't have like a computer, or just anything. So people still and will always come to the library.
that's a good point, because if you forget to pay your internet bill, you just go to the library for the free.
Well, you can check out Wi-Fi. You can check out like a Wi-Fi hotspot with your library card now,
nice.
so you can take it home for 3 weeks, and then you would have
That's some good information.
That's dope.
yeah.
I know
That's
you
good
can-
for
Learned something new
yeah,
today.
you could travel.
I found out you can rent movies from the library.
Oh yeah, you
that's-
can rent movies, you can rent CDs, you can I mean, we do. There's so much that the library does, and the thing about it is that the library is so important to a community because, it just services people in a lot of different ways, and the library has to change to be relevant. So if we only offered paper books, then of course that would be something like, oh well, I'm gonna stop fucking with the library. Yeah. But we have, of course, different formats, different media. But this place is also like, a place like some of the programs that I do. I did a Kendrick Lamar program, and where I'm teaching, the To Pimp a Butterfly album, or like book clubs, or like a clothing swap, And so many people came in. It was just like, oh my God, thank you so much for having this. I mean, literally, like there's poor people, there's people without clothes. This dude like had tears in his eyes looking at me because he was just like, man, it was about to be cold and I didn't know how I was gonna get a coat. He tried the coat on and just walking out with like bags of things. So you have to know your community to be able to serve your community, and that's why the library is always going to be like, the cornerstone of a neighborhood, and really kind of like the gauge of like intelligence of that neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like,
so when you check out the Wi-Fi, that's free?
That's free with your library card. If your library card is in good standing, Carrie.
I haven't used my library card in years.
I remember like a couple years ago, I was like, I'm going to start reading more. And I grabbed like 3 books. I was excited about the checkout. They're like, oh, you owe $95. I was like, I'll be back to come pay that. I haven't paid that yet.
What
book was $95?
I had like 3 books from high school, actually.
Oh,
and so what they would do is like charge you a max fine on each of the books, and then charge you for the cost of the book.
It's like if you lose your parking ticket, or you go to the garage and lose the ticket, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
The max.
And like all 3 books was about Puerto Rico. I said, this costs more than what Puerto Rico's worth right now.
Oh my God.
Was it about how to get a side piece?
I was like, that's
the shade.
He was trying to get side pieces.
I can make those jokes. I'm Puerto Rican.
I used to rent DVDs all the time from the library. Yeah. When I used to watch DVDs.
What kind of DVDs were those?
How much data can you use for that hotspot? Is it like an unlimited hotspot?
Oh yeah, I think so.
So you guys still got those big old timey machines where you can like look up articles from like 80 years ago or something?
No.
You guys are for real? Oh, shit.
No. What do you mean? Is it like
the newspaper thing?
And, you pretty much like put your face in like a socket and get like a little roll or something and put it in there, and it has like old newspaper articles.
Oh, that's probably before my time. I don't know. I have no idea.
But
those. We definitely don't have that in my branch. I mean, maybe it's downtown here at Washington. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Last time I went to the library, I just happened to walk down and just randomly looked on a computer screen, and they have blinders on it, but if you look straight ahead into it, this old dude's like watching porn in the library, and like it's like a table full of computers.
No way.
So it's like 8 computers on like these tables, and dudes watching porn, and across from him is like 3rd graders looking up work and stuff like that.
So the thing about that is that we can't really say anything to adults because it's like infringing upon their intellectual freedom. However, if a child complains to us about this older person watching porn or complains or something like that, then we can say, sir, can you stop watching this because a child has said, saying this and it's inappropriate for them. But other than that, nope, we can't.
Let's take a road trip to the library.
It's like all the old guys are leaving out with boners throughout the library for some reason.
Oh man!
I remember back in high school, I used to go to this
watch porn.
Big ass library, and I would like take a chick there and go in like the reference section and make out. It was quiet. What are you gonna do?
I was just talking about this a couple weeks ago. How one of our regular patrons, this kid, is in high school, and he brought his girlfriend there, or this girl that he likes, and he's just like, always at the library, but he's taking his girl and showing his new girlfriend the library. I'm like, oh, this is just.
He's going to the sections that nobody's in.
This is the Kama Sutra section.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. I can't believe they let people watch porn in there.
I know, right? Yeah. Nope. We can't say anything about it.
Just like all the old guys just keep leaving, going to the bathroom for a few minutes.
Now
It happens. That happens.
Oh, you have to
That happens a lot.
sanitize the shit out of those keyboards and mouses.
I'm like, where can I get one of those screen protectors? Baby, what you watching? Nothing. This is my right. It's my right to watch this on my computer. The kids ain't complaining about it.
But like, I understand. Like, you might not have that at home. You know, your wife might be on your ass about it. But if I'm watching porn, I want to do it in the comfort of just like in my room or something, or not in the library where there's kids running around and.
I watch it in the comfort of my mobile phone.
Right.
We're privileged. We're privileged to have space and to have devices.
That's true.
These,
Yeah, what if you didn't have a mobile phone?
What if
The
you
comfort
didn't have
of your
a
mobile
room?
phone.
What if you didn't have your own room?
What would you do? What would
I'd probably
Christ
go
do?
to the library. Internet cafe. I don't know. He relieves so much
The
stress at the
library is
library.
open.
After he comes back, he's just so
What?
happy.
You're closed on holidays. How can I get my Memorial Day jerk if you guys are closed? This is
This is unacceptable.
unacceptable. I'm right. We don't have these free cards for nothing.
Oh my god.
Are you like? Have you seen that Jerry Seinfeld episode where the guy was named Bookman and he was a librarian and he had to hunt the people down for the books? Oh, what if they like hit your credit report? Like,
Oh God, that would suck.
what's this on your credit? Why you owe $105? Oh, some books that are returned. Right.
I've had some
10th grade.
pretty big fines from the library before. And I
No.
was
Yeah.
like, ooh, I hope that doesn't show.
Does a library like help you out? Payment plan, something
Well, we had amnesty in February. You could have got all of that shit off your card.
for how much?
What do you mean? It was free. You
You didn't let me know. You gotta let me know these things.
I didn't know you guys had fines on your cards. All you had to do.
I mean, just a measly $95.
And it would have been off. It would have been off your record. I think we've.
They
had
kept that
maybe
shit on the
3.
down low.
We probably had like 3 since 2011. I want to say like 3 different amnesty programs.
All right, let me know next time.
And
man.
we had,
But it was just a whole campaign called like Chicago Public Library. Welcome home. We want you to continue to use the library. So come in and let's get those fines off your card.
Because I swear I was about to get some books and they said $95. I was like,
we have Black. We late on everything.
Late as hell.
We got fines on library. How you got fines on some free shit? But shit, even a credit card will let you still using it. You owe money.
Right.
Does that transfer over from states? Like if I go to another state,
You gonna skip town?
I can't use library card in Illinois, but Florida we're good. I got you.
Right.
You're wanted in all the counties in Illinois.
Towns might. Different towns in Illinois. So I know that if somebody wanted to get a reciprocal card at our branch, but they were from like Oak Park, then we call Oak Park and see if they are in good standing or if they owe any fines or anything like that before we.
That's some hoe ass shit.
See, that's a
check it on you.
that's a fine I would never pay unless I really needed the library. I'm like, what? Wait, hold on. This not gonna hit my credit. This not gonna stop me from getting a house or a car. I ain't paying this shit.
I can see me going to like the suburbs and I want to get a library card. They're like, okay, let me just make a call. I'm like, really, dude? You gonna snitch? Like that? Really, dude?
Cops come out the back and shit.
You get commission for this, dude? Like for real? Like, why do you care?
Why do you care so much?
It's coming out your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
I get this on the internet.
The library. I mean, for the things that you can get, it's a good investment. But I still, I'll be at the library every damn day, and I still get fines.
Damn.
How do you do this? Like, how do you do this?
I want to take it out of your paycheck.
They're garnishing your wages.
Right, garnishing your wages.
I work for a cell phone company. My bill's always late. Our old phone company shut me off one time. I was like, damn. I got a free line. They shut me off. I got an email to my work email like, oh, you need to pay your bill. It's due today.
Just ruthless.
Put a payment plan. What can I do till Friday?
Like, all I do for you.
I paid my bill like 4 days early one day, and when the day came, I forgot. Paid it again.
Oh, that credit.
Yeah, credit. But I was so nervous. I'm always late for shit. Forgot that I paid it on payday. I know I'm not the only one who's done that. Shit.
I did that for months with Comcast, just because it was like an automatic, automatic payment.
I was calling like, can I get that money back? I need another bill. I paid y'all motherfuckers twice.
I never used to pay my phone bill until they sent me that text like, you're going to get disconnected. I was like, oh, okay, it's time.
Right, they're serious now.
Wait, that's not when you pay your phone bill?
They hit you with that reminder, and then they hit you with that. Yeah, you got about 24 to 48 hours so we can disconnect your shit. But we're not going to tell you when. Just about them 2 days.
I like it because they put your phone right when you pay it. They put it back on right when you pay it. So
Unlike Comcast. You don't pay Comcast.
My
It's going to
cable
be a
went off
while.
one time, yeah.
It's going to be a while before it kicks in.
They be tripping, though, because one time my cable was off, and I paid it, and it went on right away. And then a few months later, it got cut off again. And it took like hours. Because they the money.
they fuck with you like, oh, you don't want to pay? We got you.
But they took the money out right away.
Oh, yeah, they're going to do that.
I'm like, what? I can see like, okay.
Comcast some gangsters, man. Like, they really are. It's kind of like you can't even choose to be with another company because Comcast like offers great service, but the people that work for Comcast are just so
terrible.
Shitty. Like,
They're
oh
terrible.
man, these customer service reps. I'm like,
All my life, I feel like I talk to the same lady every time I call Comcast.
That's how it is my job. I have to call like late for reference, to help us out. And I'm like, yo, I swear I talk to you every time you just change your name.
The same voice. Same voice.
Oh, hello, Mr. Carey.
That's Comcast. That's like when you call like tech support and it's some Indian person. They're like, oh, my name is Brian. You're like, dude, your name's not fucking Brian, dude. Like, stop it.
your name ain't Brian.
No, hell no. I'm not no
It
damn
might be.
Brian.
What cracks me up is they ask for your full name and then call you Mr. Carey, like Mr. your first name.
That's some foreign shit, though.
That's some straight foreign.
It is, though. Oh, Mr. Christopher. Come on. But Comcast is some gangsters, though. I went so bad one time, I'm paying my bill. They're like, we disconnected you from the pole. You're going to have to wait till tomorrow. You're going to have to set an appointment. I was like, damn. Y'all, man, did y'all have a hybrid car? I didn't even hear y'all motherfuckers coming through. Maybe they're like 5 in the morning cutting your shit. Like, I went to sleep. It was working. I woke up. My Wi-Fi stopped. For real.
I wasn't even that serious.
I forgot. I called complaining. I'm like, this is the second time this week I had to call because my Wi-Fi isn't working. They're like, well, if you paid your bill, I was like, oh. Why didn't you say that, Brian?
Why you talking about old shit for?
I would pay it if the internet was working. Exactly. Well, I can't get on Wi-Fi. Do you pay this motherfucker? Shit. You cut off your cell phone, but who the fuck I'm supposed to call to pay this fucking bill if it's cut off? That's why one time I paid my car note late, and I went to go pay it on the internet, and they're like, "Oh, you're late, so you have to call us." I'm like, "Okay." So I call, they're closed. I'm like, "Y'all ain't getting the money today. Y'all ain't getting it. That's bullshit. Like, you should be a 24/7 operation." If you're collecting money, I don't get
agree.
it. I call the customers. They have one like customer support where it's like 24/7. I was like, yeah, I like to pay my bill. Like, oh, you can't. I was like, come on, dude, you can do that. Man,
If you keep asking for people, you eventually can do something. I've noticed that.
Persistence.
Yeah. I've had some people help me with something, and then I call them back for the same issue. They're like, we don't do that. I said, that's a damn lie. You did it for me last week.
And you're going to do it this week.
I want to talk to Steve because Steve seemed able to do it.
and that person be mad at Steve. I know because I used to work in customer service. I'm like, damn, Steve, why you do that?
Right.
I used to work at Home Depot, and I know they can take a certain percentage off for customer service. So I knew that. So when I quit and got another job and went back to Home Depot, I'm like, yeah, I like that $50 off for customer service. Oh, we can't do that. So let me speak to a manager. He said, hold on. All right, we can do that for you. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I know.
I know the ins and out.
Right.
Can't blame me.
And I have a tax exempt ID too. No, it ain't mine. I don't care. I'm Native American. Put that down.
They be doing that too.
And I'm military. I need that 10%. I get it in at Home Depot, I'm telling you. And I'm a senior citizen. I do. I can walk out.
All my discounts.
Like,
Hell
they
yeah.
giving you money when you walk out that motherfucker. Like, we owe you 6 cents,
I tell the
dude.
cashiers too, like, don't worry, dude, you ain't gonna get flagged. Trust me, I've done this a lot of times.
We giving
What's the
secrets out to
statute? I know,
this
what's the statute of
podcast.
limitations?
Right.
What's the statute of limitations on this shit?
I be telling some customers, I'm like,
Life hacks.
oh, when you work for the company and they try to get one of your family members, they be doing that. Or or one of my good customers, they be like, oh, so we can't do that? I said, yeah, I work for y'all. Yes, you can. Let me speak to your boss, please. And wait till I get this survey. Okay, we'll take care of it. Yeah. I thought so. Run me them credits.
Those surveys, I think they treat you a little bit better when they know that you're going to take a survey after.
That's what they ask you before. Would
Right.
you like to participate in our survey?
Right.
No.
I've
Okay, you're going to wait
noticed
30 minutes for your phone
I
call.
noticed that.
No, but see, my job, we get paid off these surveys, and this was pissing me off because it was like, it won't even ask like about me personally. It'll be like, oh, how do you feel about the company, the company name in general? I'm not gonna say no names, but how do you feel about this company? It's just like, oh, sucks. Don't get no service anywhere, and then it takes out of my paycheck. I'm like, it had nothing to do with me.
Damn.
It said the company.
What?
Yeah. Damn. I can see you say, man, Carrie pissed me off. I'm like, all right, cool. But when you say, oh, shit, I can't control, like, oh, I don't have fucking service in the tunnel, and that pisses me off, like, why does that have to affect my money?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And people don't know that. Or they get one of these customer care reps who don't know shit, and then they come in the store and we fix their problems, and they get the survey about me, and all they do is talk shit about the customer care rep and not one thing about me. But that affects my money.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
So either don't take the survey or just give them good grade unless you know for a fact it's about that person.
Right.
I will tell these customers, like, dude, this affects my money, please.
Oh, and we're not supposed to tell them that. We can't coach. That's the thing. You can't coach on a survey. Man, if I feel you out, you cool enough, I'm like, hey. I need that little, little sawbuck. You know, I need that 10 spot.
You know what I used to do at Home Depot? And the receipt, the survey was at the bottom of the receipt. So when the receipt's printing out at the printer,
Wait.
I used to rip it right before it gets to the survey. Here you go. And I keep the survey.
That's clutch.
All the secrets. Drop it.
Yes.
Man, one time
Smart. That's smart.
I'm hooking up this customer's phone, and I see they got sometimes the survey take 24 hours. Sometimes they get it right away. And I'm like, okay, your phone's done. I hear bing. See the survey. I was like, hold on, we got reactivate your phone. Something's wrong. Going through it, I'm like, 10. I put their phone on silent because once you answer one question, they'll get another text message, and people are like, oh, who's texting me? Put that shit on silent. Answer that survey. Erase the thread. Your phone's good to go.
Any other comments? Carrie deserves a raise.
Right.
Well, my friend put that. He's like, Carrie should be the fucking CEO of the company.
Oh man, that is funny.
Oh God.
Nice.
So you got anything? I know you say you took some time off, but what's up with this new album you mentioned earlier? You're gonna come out with?
Oh, very beginning stages. I don't even want to talk about it really. But I got some.
Yeah,
I got
because
some.
you don't want Jay-Z and the likes and Beyonce taking all your ideas. I don't blame you.
Right. So I don't. It's in its formative stages, but my
It's in
guy,
the works.
Yeah, my guy Mike Spitz is probably going to do a lot of production on it.
Nice.
He's been sending me beats, and so I'm writing. It's gonna be good. It's
That's
gonna
how
be
I
the
feel.
best one yet.
That's how I feel when people ask when the next shot. Like, soon. Keep a lookout for it.
I love the people who ask when every show is and still don't show up.
Oh.
And then they text you like right before, "Hey, I'm not gonna make it." Dude, don't tell me that. You throwing me off my zone right now.
People don't really understand that. People don't understand that. I get a lot of text messages right before I'm about to go on stage, and I'll be like, I'm trying to get my mind right now.
Right. Yeah.
Same thing happens with me, you know, when I do what I do, you know. People be texting me, throwing me off, you know.
Man. What I need everybody to do right now is get these 3 albums. Keep the Receipt, Rookie of the Year, and Beautiful Only. I need you guys to go support Roy Kinsey right now.
Thank you, man.
Follow him on SoundCloud. Go to roykinsey.com. Social media.
Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
There you go.
Don't forget the podcast.
Yes,
Reading Came
first. That's on
Yes.
SoundCloud, right?
That's on SoundCloud. Yes.
We got to get you on iTunes.
I know. Yeah, you got to help me.
I got you. Man, it's been a pleasure, man. This has
the
been a
pleasure's
fun
mine.
time. It's been great. You're our first guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are
History.
hilarious.
Thanks.
Thank you.
This
Appreciate
is definitely
that, man.
history.
I appreciate it.
Guys, don't forget, follow the Walker Twins, everything, Twitter, Instagram, all that.
Facebook. Walker Twins, 2 eyes. You should know by now.
Definitely. And thank you again, Roy Kinsey.
Thank you, Roy.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
And Walker Twins out.
Good job.
Peace.
Peace.